Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. We've got listen coming through. Interesting. Listen. There may be somebody that you want to listen to, or maybe there's somebody that you want to listen to you. But the listening, it seems to be a big energy that's coming through. It's interesting because this is the last week of your fellow air sign Libra season, and we have these beautiful high frequency energies happening astrologically wise this week. We've got from October 17th to the 19th the Arcturus gateway, which is this beautiful high frequency portal that supports abundance and awakening. It can often be called the lucky star, so the sun is aligning with that, which is really lovely. And we also have the Venus star point, which is coming in on October the 22nd, where Venus is conjunct the sun, and Venus is in its home sign of Libra, the fellow air sign. So potentially lots of messages coming to you. So listen is something that's coming through, especially to do with personal relationships, I feel, plus also that very high frequency energy that's coming in around that as well. Oh, speaking of high frequency, that one just fully jumped out, that card, Gemini. So, oh, beautiful situations that could potentially this could be around is 10 of Shells, blessings and well-being. Look how happy this beautiful bird is, just sitting there. Little island, pile of shells, sun shining, just life is good for this energy. So blessings and well-being. Listen for the blessings. Listen for things that can bring in your the sense of well-being. There's messages coming in for you around that this week, which is really fantastic. Like I said, it's just such a beautiful. Some of the frequencies that are coming and hitting the earth at this moment is really beautiful. The Venus star point is where we shine from within. We shine love from within. So it's beautiful. Let's see what's shifting and changing. Wow, this card's come out a lot in terms of this week. Justice energy. Of course, it's Libra, Venus, Libra. So Venus coming in Libra. And this is all about relationships and fairness within relationships, contractual agreements within relationships. It can be contracts in general, like legalities, but it can be soul contracts. So any kind of contract. It can be work contract, money contract, home contract of any sort, but it can be Akashic records as well. And it can just be the things that we agree to. But ultimately, this Libra energy wants to look at the balance and equilibrium of relationships. So, and how that's bringing the blessings and well-being in your life. So let's see what's coming towards you this week, Gemini. Let's see what's coming towards Gemini this week. What energies are coming towards Gemini this week? Oh, the Ace of Swords. We love it. The Ace of Air. Fantastic. Clarity is coming in for you. Whether this is just seeing something really clearly, whether this is a brilliant new idea or thought that comes through, whether this is a very clear conversation. Sometimes the Ace of Swords comes in when somebody's starting like a new project that involves communication. So it could be like writing a book or something like that. Consequences, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like you're starting something new, seeing something very clearly. Your energy, you potentially got two things happening at once here. But it can also be that you're getting a lot of clarity with what's been out of balance, quite literally, in your life. The Two of Pentacles represents that something's been quite a balancing act. And yeah, maybe it's like, again, the listen energy. Listen to the messages that you're getting about how to restore that balance. The Four of Swords, speaking of listening here, I love this energy. It's a very Gemini energy, and so is the Magician. So we have this sense of the Magician is the creator, like willing something into creation, manifesting and creating something, or just becoming very consciously aware of a dynamic now. And then it's like, okay, now that we're starting this, or I'm aware of what this is, working out how are we going to work with this? So I love this because the Four of Swords is where you are deeply listening. It's like taking a rest, listening to the stories. These are the stained glass windows back before people could speak, read. Before people could actually read, they were taught stories through imagery, through pictures, through paintings, through stained glass windows. And so there's stories coming to you, and it's piecing together those information, the stories, the messages, even your own thoughts, and just kind of I get this sense of weaving all this information together, making sense of it, and really understanding what sort of stories and narratives you've been telling yourself about something here. And so this is where we're getting the listen. Listen to what's going through your mind. Listen to what's been said to you, and you're making sense of it. And the Four of Swords can represent a rest, having a break from something that's been really out of balance, or just having a good sleep and a rest and recovery. But it's also like a mindset shift. So by taking some time out to think deeply about something, it's like really kind of working out how this lack of balance, something that's been out of balance here, is working. And the Two of Pentacles can often mean something out of balance within a relationship. It can also be in terms of money, it can be money and work, like it can be work-life balance. It can be juggling money. Is there some sort of balancing act that you're doing with that? So you're working with the magician energy. You're working out the how. So yeah, listen to the messages you're getting, like quite literally. You could be just something could come on. Suddenly a podcast could come on and get recommended to you, and it's like, that's exactly what I needed to hear. That's exactly got the solution that I wanted. So it might not have to necessarily be that. It could just be any kind of like listening, but any information coming to you. Let's look at the blessings for the week. The Knight of Cups, interesting, because we've been a lot in our head here with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. Now we've returned to the heart, the Knight of Cups, being able to follow your heart, the messages coming in for your heart. So the Knight of Cups can bring in more love and romance if that's something that's been out of balance. It can be following a dream. It can be just feeling like it can be quite imaginative and dreamy as well, like allowing yourself to let your imagination to envision some deep envisioning that comes through. But ultimately the Knight of Cups is about following your heart. So it's almost like your head has to understand it before your heart can kind of go, okay, all right, now I understand this, and now I need to kind of let my heart kind of lead from this point onwards. So interesting. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Gemini. Gosh, those ones fully jumped out. It's got, I am safe and it's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. We like it. And I like the fact that blessings and well-beings come in around that. I experience love wherever I go. Beautiful. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. That's a very Venus star point kind of energy coming through. So wanting to connect you to love and connection. But Venus also does rule money as well. So, and it says, yes, speaking of which, I prosper wherever I turn. I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. And that's exactly what we're listening to, this high frequency energy. What it's doing is connecting you to opportunities for prosperity and abundance that you may not have picked up on otherwise. Like this frequency is opening you to new possibilities around that, which is really fantastic. So let's finish this off with an animal spirit energy and see what's coming through for you, Gemini. And just wanted to let you know, if you're interested in what's coming in for you in 2023 and would like a personalized tarot reading and 2023 overview, I've just opened up to that service. So the link for that is in the description box below if you'd like to check it out and see what's coming in for you for 2023. So let's see. Animal spirit energy for Gemini. What's coming through, Gemini? They're not jumping. All the other cards were jumping, and these cards are like, no, we're staying pretty tight-lipped. I'm going to give it one last burl, and then I'm going to split the deck. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, we got the shark. Okay, love it. Shark. Interesting. Sharks get an instinct for something, and then they just go for it. It can happen so quickly when you get this message, the instinct, the feeling, and it's like, you just need to go for something. So, yeah, especially if you get this it's a listening to your heart, quite literally, as well, because it's your emotions, your feelings, your senses coming through. So, yeah, interesting. That's kind of what I get with the shark. So that's why listen's really, really important, because there could be some sort of opportunity that you need to kind of jump on really quickly I'm clicking my fingers, that they want you to go for, but it's like that gut instinct. So yeah, trust that. So that's it, Gemini. That's your reading. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to hear how this is resonating. And yeah, look forward to seeing you next time.